Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and we have got Venom number 35. Here's a first look at this comic right here. It is an absolute beauty. Now, it doesn't have a huge amount of physical value for the variants that we are getting, although there are a lot of other variants in print that are very, very exciting that people are going after of this comic, as it is a turning point and it is a key issue that people are looking at for good speculation moving forward. And I'm going to give you the full breakdown of it right here, tell you who is on the cover, who is the new Venom, and like a little bit of a backstory behind it for sure. Give you some price predictions of how I think this could go in the app, and talk a little bit about Venom himself, the collectible that is coming to Veve. So if you do like the video, make sure you smash like. You got to comment down below. Are you going for this one? I'm always go for cool comics like this, as the Secret Rare is a really nice tribute cover, you know, to line up with the 200 basically Venom comics that we have. It's a nice collaboration, sort of collage cover. Very cool. And of course, the other variants are going to be really good for MCP and just a fantastic read. And over time, you know, this particular comic in print, if you want to pick one up in the physical space, is probably a good idea as well, right? So make sure you comment down below and let me know what's going on. Now, we do have the article to get into on this one. Let's actually take a quick look at that first with my article breakdown right here. There it is. It's Venom 2018, number 35. Now, there's a reason why there's a 200 right there is because this is the 200th Venom comic. It's number 35 of this series, though. So this is really interesting right here. Now, the next offering, you can see it's coming up on Thursday, the 18th. So just in a couple of days from now, you know, at 8 a.m., blind box format, like I said. Now, there's Venom right there on the cover, looking like Null, you know, from that previous Venom comic. If you know, there's a whole bunch of backstory behind this. I'll break down the character for you just a second and why this is an important issue. There's the common, there's the uncommon right there. Looks really fantastic. Now, all of these variants exist in print. And here's the hero variant right there. This is the Art Adams variant right there. This exists in print. I'll show you how much this is worth in just a second. And then here we go right here with the Mark Bagley one. This is also exists in print. This is the ultra rare. Looks really cool. And then, of course, there is the Secret Rare right there. This is the Garson variant right here. This also exists in print. So let's get to the numbers right here. $6.99 and 7,500 total editions. So it's a nice comic book drop, a good scarce Secret Rare right there, as Veve holds a bunch back. So it's going to have some nice scarcity. It's not 10,000 editions. It's not 30,000 editions. You know, it's actually just 7,500. So it'll be just fine. Now, in terms of price predictions, I'll give you those in just a minute right here. But check this out right here. Let's look at the actual covers we got over on Go Collect. Now, we look at the prices of these comics in print just for comparison, just to give us a feeling about how much this comic could go for compared to the other digital versions we have in Veve, right? That's why we look at the print ones. Not to say it's going to be worth the same amount, but right here, you can see that this one right here is going for 9.8, just under 40 US dollars. So it's quite cheap, actually. You can pick this cover up in the physical space, and actually you can see right here, it is the rare cover right there that we're getting. So that's the Art Adams cover. Very nice right there. And then, of course, you have the ultra rare cover. This is the Bagley variant. This one, same thing, you know, about 40 or so on a 9.8 currently. Remember, this is a really new comic. This is 2021. So, you know, and there are a ton of variants on this one. I'll show you those in just a second right there. So there's that one right there is the ultra rare. Then the Secret Rare, this is the Garson variant, the 200th issue. This is all of the different covers. It's like a collage. If you look up closely on this one, you can actually see all the different Venoms in there and everything. It's a really cool cover in terms of art. And we do know that certain comics on Veve, if the art is really special, they do have higher value for sure, right? This one right here goes for about 46 to 50 on that 9.8 as well. So those ones are interesting. But if you scroll down, okay, we're not getting these ones right here, but if you scroll down, you'll see a whole bunch of other known variants on right here. This Venom 200 right here, the Campbell variant, is actually quite a bit more valuable than the other ones. You can see right there. That one does well. We're not getting that one on Veve, which is too bad because it looks really great. This Gleason right here cover is also one that is very sought after in print. I learned that from Sleepin' Comics, actually. A lot of people go after this cover. So if you're looking to get a physical of this, look for that one as well. And then there's another one right here that a lot of people are liking. If we just scroll along right here, that we're not getting in print in Veve, but it's still worth mentioning. You can see, look, there's Venom dunking on Spider-Man right there. That's actually pretty cool. I like that cover. And then, of course, there's a Spider-Man #1 sort of variant right there. But there's another one if we scroll. This one right here, the Crane variant right here. This one's also quite beautiful. People really like that particular one in print. And then there's one more I want to show you that is actually a tribute to Todd McFarlane. If we scroll ahead, this one right here, this is the second printing right here. A lot of people like this comic right here. Found that out from Sleeping Comics as well. As you all know, Sleeping Comics, quite a good expert in this area. He said that this cover with the chains is also quite sought after, but we're not getting those ones on Veve. We're getting these ones. So what does this mean right here in terms of price predictions? Well, I do think that this secret rare is going to go for probably around 70 to 80 gems right there. The ultra rare is probably going to go for somewhere around, 18 to 25, somewhere in that range. We'll get probably this rare right here from 7 to 10, which is perfect for me for MCP. I love those in that category. So I'll be going for that one for sure. We'll get this one probably at about 2.5 or so on the uncommon, and probably about 2.5 to 3 on that common once we get through all of the mix. That's probably what I'm thinking. You guys got to let me know what you're thinking about price predictions as well. Let's dive a little bit deeper right here. Here's a little bit of a synopsis about this particular issue. The Sun Also Rises. Now, what this is Dylan Brock right here. This is the first appearance of Venom. It's his and Venom right here. So it's a key issue for that. Dylan had a great deal of difficulty adjusting to life as an ordinary teenager. Meanwhile, Eddie was visibly aged by the rigors of spreading his consciousness across the universe while guiding the symbiotes as a force of good. So, there's a lot of backstory that goes on and on. Actually, I will leave this whole article right here for you in the description. This is an article about the history of Dylan Brock, completely all the key issues you want to read right here. But this particular issue says the Venom symbiote accompanied Dylan during a typical day, and they formed an emotional bond. When Dylan happened upon Jack-o'-lantern mugging a woman, he attempted to intervene. Jack-o'-lantern fatally shot Dylan, but Venom symbiote wouldn't let his charge die. Instead, Venom bonded with Dylan. They trashed the Jack-o'-lantern together. Upon their return home, Eddie gave Dylan the symbiote and the blessing to continue his legacy as Venom. So that's why we have in this issue right here, Dylan Brock right there, connected to Eddie and all that kind of stuff. He's the next new Venom. So this is a nice key issue. A lot of speculation behind it, a lot of fun behind it, great art, and a lot of people are quite interested in this comic. So you guys got to let me know now what you think. What are your thoughts? Are you going for this one? I always go for comics like this, at least to try to land that secret rare. I'll probably pull the trigger 1 or 2 times just to see what happens right there, and we'll see if it sells out. It probably won't sell out right away because the in real world value isn't high, but it is a beautiful comic, has great art. It is decently scarce, so I do think this drop's going to do okay if you decide to go for it for sure. Anyway, that's my breakdown. Now it's time to give me yours as well. I'll see you in the next video, and good luck on the drop. As always, happy collecting.